Hey friends, it's me, Peter. I'm back with another barre class for you. This one's gonna focus predominantly on your glutes, but a little bit just on the legs in general. It's gonna be a lower half of the body day. It's gonna be nice and easy to start. We're gonna have a pretty typical warm-up and then a nice light bar, and then we're gonna go into some center floor squats type of things. This series is a little heavy on the knees. A lot of it can be modified to accommodate for that, but just have that in your mind as we're going into this, that there are going to be some modifications that you're probably going to want to look for if you're looking for a little less resistance on the knees. In terms of props and toys that you're going to need, I've got a chair here. You may want 2 chairs just for one part of the little stretch that we're going to do. I'm going to have your leg up on a chair, and you may want a second one to hold on to with your hands. Optional toys. I don't have any weights, but I have a nice heavy water bottle that I filled with water for just a section that you might want to add weights, or I'll show you how you can make this more advanced as you get more comfortable with this routine. So this is something to have if you want. You could even grab 2. I've got 2, 1 for each hand. And then additionally, again, you don't have to have it, but I have a band that I can again show you for a more advanced version of one of the later exercises to kind of make it harder and be something that you can keep doing and build on even as it gets easy. But for now, all you're gonna need is your chair and yourself. So we're gonna start with a nice warm-up. We're not gonna need the chair right away, but keep it nearby because we're just gonna start with a warm-up of your whole body, and then we're gonna get into the ballet part of everything. So let's start with some isolations. We're gonna go head downward. Take a nice second position, which is feet wide apart. I'm a little bit further apart than hip width distance, so I'm nice and grounded. And we're just gonna relax everything. Let's take a couple of deep breaths together before we get going. Just try and get a nice, even rhythm of your heart. Maybe plan out 1 or 2 goals, some expectations that you'd like for yourself out of this half hour to 45 minutes, whatever it turns out to be. 1 more, and then we're gonna start with the head in a square. Ready? Let's go forward. To the side. Nice and gentle, just place it, don't force it. Stretch it gentle. 1 more time, just like that, a full square, nice 4 points. And then let's reverse it forward to the left or the right. Not sure what it looks like on camera, but let's do it again. To the side, place it back. Let's reverse it again, and we're gonna add some shoulders. To the side, a little open of that chest. To the side, scrunch it forward. Reverse, back, side. Let's do another circle. To the side, back, to the side. Last time, side, back, side, and forward. Let's move into our shoulders. Roll it back. I like a nice little bounce. Makes me feel like I'm doing more than I'm doing. Let's go forward. I'm not counting. I hope you're counting. Or if you don't like counting, don't count. Let's do 2 more. And let's do some lift and lowers. Gosh, this takes me back to dance class. Oh man, a little 8-year-old kid, happy as could be. Let's go 1 shoulder at a time. 2 more, each side. 1 and 2, last time. 1 and 2. Take your arms out, give yourself a big hug, squeeze really tight. And open. Let's take your right arm up towards the sky, bend at the elbow, reach behind you, grab onto your opposite shoulder. Take your left hand up and over, grab your elbow, light pull. Nice little stretch for your triceps. If you want to lean away from it, you'll get a nice stretch up the side of your rib cage. We're heading there next. Release that arm, take that right arm across you again. Let's bend up at the elbow and stretch your shoulder, relax, and try and keep your elbow as straight as you can while still pulling your shoulder down and lifting that rib cage up. Release. Left side, left hand up to the sky, bend at the elbow, grab that right shoulder. Right arm up and over, grab your elbow, light pull towards the right side. Again, if you want to stretch away from it, you get that side stretch right here on the rib cage. Nice deep breath. And release. Perfect. Let's crunch it forward and open that rib cage. Close it forward. Open that rib cage 2 more times. Close it and open it once more. Close it and open it. Moving on to that rib cage. Let's take the ribs forward, to the right, to the back, to the left. Again, forward, right, back. Let's reverse. Forward, left, back, to the right. Second time, forward, left. We're gonna go in a circle to the right and circle, circle. 2 more, circle. Let's reverse. Here we go. Left, left. Let's do the same exact thing with your hips. Ready? And forward. Right, back, left. Forward, right, left, back. Reverse. Forward, left, back, right. Forward, left, back. Let's roll to the right, to the right. Really try and sink into those glutes. We're really gonna be working on today. Reverse, back. Lean into it, get a stretch and a warm up. 2 more. Last one. Perfect, let's roll it all the way down, 1 vertebrae at a time, nice and easy. Just touching the floor, touch your toes, touch your shins if you gotta. Really trying to straighten the back of your knees, and you're lifting your body weight up towards the sky, so you're standing in the balls of your feet, not leaning all the way back on your heels. Try and lean forward, lean into the stretch, breathe into the stretch. Let's take a nice deep breath. Again. Notice if you're holding tension in your head or your neck and relax it. 1 more deep breath. On your exhale, we're gonna bend the legs, tuck your pelvis and roll up slowly, 1 vertebrae at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up. Last thing up should be your neck. 1 last roll, and we'll call that a warm-up. Okie dokie, moving right along. Now's the time you get that chair, and we're gonna find some space to move around on the floor. And let's start with some nice plies. So we're gonna start with our heels together, toes apart. We're in a nice little V. I should take a moment to apologize. If you notice I'm covered in bug bites right now, I totally got attacked. Try not to be distracted by them. In our position to do our plies, our squats, if you will, we want to have a nice V of our feet. Your toes are just going out where they would naturally go, and how you measure that is you want to see where your kneecaps are. Your kneecaps want to be coming right over your big toe, or just between your big toe and the next toe. So it shouldn't be in front of your toes, and I don't know how you've managed to pull it out to the outside, but both ways we don't want to go for. So find your nice V. We're going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to take some demi-plies or a half plie, a nice little squat. And as we're going, you want to make sure that we're not letting the tush come out. We want to come up each time we're going down. You're resisting the earth away from you, and we're pressing the earth here as we come back. We're letting the earth come to you slowly because you've got that power, and we're pushing it away because we don't want you anymore. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 2 of those little ones, 1 full squat all the way down. You can let your heels come up and come all the way back up. With these mini squats, you don't wanna go further than your heels can go. So if you're going halfway and your heels are coming up, that's where you stop. If you're coming all the way down, see, when I come down this far, I have to start sticking my booty out, which is not correct. We want to stay where we can be tall still tucked on your tail, and keeping your heels down. We're going to do 2 small, 1 big, and I'll walk you through it. Let's do it together. Ready? Half plie and stretch. Resist it down and stretch. Here's the full one. All the way down. Arms are optional. If you feel like this helps you, go for it. Makes me feel pretty. And let's stretch it forward and back. Flat back, straight legs, all the way down. And let's stretch it back up the way you found it. All right, open up to second position. That's the same feet, just open a little bit wider than your hips. We don't want to turn out more than we were. Let's go right into it. Halfway and up. Halfway and up. Fully down. Let's stretch this arm up and over the top, away from your chair. Left arm up and over. Reach, come through the center. Let's go the opposite. To the chair and back. Let's bring your right foot in front. So this is gonna be your fourth position. Fourth position. Plie and stretch. Plie and stretch. Full plie. All the way down. Let's do a forced arch or a releve. So you're gonna come down halfway, lift up your heels as high as you can, straighten your knees, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, and come on down. Let's go back to that first position, that first V that we were at, and let's practice that one more time. Come down halfway, lift up the chest, straighten your knees, lift up tall. You want to have nice hips. We're lifting at the core. You've got your rib cage closed. Your head is tall because you're wearing a crown. And we're just floating because we deign to. Keep holding, keep holding. I'm burning too. And release. Great job. We're going to move on to tendus next, which is a point of your foot. We're just going to bring it out and bring it back. Now, if you've never done this before, I want you to focus on your hips for this one. The tendency is when you move one leg, you're going to shift your weight and you're going to lift that hip. And that's because that's the easiest way to do that. Your body wants to do the lazy, easy thing because obviously it doesn't want to expend more energy than it's got. But that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to get rid of some excess stored energy. You know what I'm talking about? So, as you tendu forward, we're pressing the heel forward, you're dragging the ball of your foot, and you want to think of your hips. They're going to stay level. We're trying to keep it so that we're not even changing your weight or you can't see it. That's the whole point of ballet, is you can't see the work. So, let me show you the other side too. Hips square, just going forward and back. It's not huge. You notice my core is not really doing anything because I'm staying lifted. All of this is on my tush. I'm squeezing and I'm twisting my hips so that I can push forward and pull it back. What we're going to do is we're going to do 4 to the front, 4 to the side, 4 to the back, and 4 to the side. Then we're going to do 1 at a time, twice through. And then we'll turn around and we'll do the left side. All right. Nice and easy, come back to your first position. Remember, our knees are above our toes. You can take that arm out to the side if it helps you for some balance. You can hold onto your chair. You don't need a chair for this. You can do the whole thing without it. Let's start with our 4 to the front. Ready? 1, pull it back. 2, pull it back. 3, pull it back. Last one, 4, to the side, side. Make sure you're really squeezing that tush. Here's another place. We don't want to let the hip come up here. We want to keep it twisted under, backwards, to the back. This one's going to feel smaller. It's not going to go as far. Your hips don't go back. Last one. And back to the side. Let's practice it again. Out to the side. Squeeze it in. Out to the side. See, I almost get taller as my leg comes in. Last one. And let's go to those singles. 1, to the side, to the back next, and back to the side. Again from the top, forward, to the side, to the back, and to the side. Great job. Now you can turn around right now, or you can just grab your chair and move it to the other side. We gotta give our other side some of that same good workout. Bring your arm up and out. Let's go 4 to the front, left leg. 1, 2, each time I'm growing taller. 3, and here it is, 4, to the side. 1, 2, squeeze that tush. 3, and 4, going back, back. 2, keep that core strong and lifted. 3, last one, 4, to the side. 1, 2, resist, resist. Singles to the front, side is next, and the back is next, then the side again. From the top, one more time, front, side, back, and side. Great work, you guys. How was that? We're gonna move right along, staying at the bar. We're doing a similar motion to the tendus we just did. We're doing dégagés, which is basically a tendu in the air. So, we're starting in the same position. You're gonna bring it up, and it's gonna be maybe a foot at most off the ground. And what we wanna do is we wanna hit that and hold it. Again, as we're in this position, we're not hiking our hip up, we're actually tucking it down and we're turning that foot out. You wanna think like you're leading with your heel forward and you're trying to bring your toes back behind you. And we're gonna slice and back. We're gonna hit it and hold and back. Hit it and hit it. We'll go to the side 4 times. We'll go to the back 4 times. We'll go to the side 4 times. We're gonna do our singles again 2 times before we rotate to the left leg. And then we'll move right along. Ready? Let's do it together. Grab your chair, come to first position. You can bring that arm up or however you like it. Let's start with the right foot. Dégagé, dégagé. 3 and 4, to the side. 1, 2, lift each time you come in. See, I almost just fell there. And to the back, to the back. This one you want to think taller, especially out of this side. Side and side. 2 more. Let's go into singles. Forward, side, back, side, forward, side. Here it is, last one. Great work. Grab your chair, move it around. Feel free to pause this, rewind it, go back and do it again. If you're really looking for a strong workout with any of these workouts, I recommend doing that. I try to hit every exercise I'm doing 3 sets, 3 different times. It's up to you though. You could take it 1 time if you're getting acquainted with the bar. If you want to do more, build on it. I totally encourage that. Let's move on to this left leg. Same thing, arm out to the side. Ready? Dégagé, dégagé, dégagé. Last one, here it is. To the side, lift and grow, lift and grow, lift and grow. Last one, to the back. Lift even higher, lift even higher. Keep your rib cage closed. Last one, side and in and in and in. Singles to the front, to the side, to the back. Again, to the front, to the side, to the back, to the side. Nice work, everybody. Okie dokie. So I'm gonna give you one more thing with the bar before we do our stretch on the bar. Then we're gonna get rid of our chair and we're gonna do our center floor stuff. So these ones are rond de jambe, which means around the leg. And that's what we're gonna do. So we've been practicing these tendus and these dégagés, and we're kind of putting it all together. So what it looks like is a slow one. We always start by bending a plie as you point your foot forward. As you stand up tall, we're gonna rotate it all the way around to that back that we were practicing. In this back position, you still want your hips square forward. Don't lean them up just so you can reach back further. This is about the stretch that we've got, and then it comes through forward. So all together it looks like this. Starting from our V with our bend, pointed forward. As you stretch, it comes all the way up and back. As you come through, we're gonna bend again, point it, and we're gonna bring it all the way around. Now let's practice it without the bend. As we get faster, we keep this leg straight. Comes forward and around. Comes forward and around. You see how my hips aren't hiking for this one? I'm really fighting for it. That's where I'm focusing. This is why it's booty class and leg class and not core class today or even ankle class today. All right? So From here, what we're gonna do, the whole sequence, we're gonna take 2 slow ones. 1, 2. Then we're gonna do 4 regular ones. 1, 2, standing tall, 3, and 4. Again, bend and up, bend and up. And then we're gonna change our weight. You're gonna come all the way through. You might have to leave your chair behind. Change your weight so you can lift that left leg, and then we're gonna go back. Change it back, and you're ready to reverse it. From here, we're gonna bend it through as we plie back first, and around. Another slow one. Bend it, point it, lift it. Now 4 regular ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again with the bend, and lift, bend, and lift. We're gonna go back to it, switch, and come forward to end. That's the whole sequence. I'm gonna do it with you. We're gonna do it on the right leg, and we're gonna go pretty quickly right into the left leg. So get ready, grab some water if you want it, and let's get started. First position, hand out and open. Let's plie. Point and lift. Point and lift. Here are the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, plie and lift. Plie and lift. Let's go forward. Lift, switch, back. Let's reverse to the back. Come around. To the back. Come around. Back. 2, 3, 4. Again, bend. Around. Bend. Around. Let's go to it. Back. Point. Back. End. All right, grab your chair or turn around. Let's do the other side. Same thing, starting in our V. Ready? Arm forward and out. Plie forward and up. Plie forward and around. Standing tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, bend it. Down and around. Second time, down. Let's go to it. Bend it through it. Lift it up. Bend it down. Come on back. Reverse. Bend. Pull it up. Bend. Pull it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, bend and up. Bend and up. Let's go to it. Point that foot and through it to finish. Great job. Now, we're gonna do our stretch here. So this is the time where if you needed that second chair, here's where it comes in handy. You're gonna want one chair for your foot to go on. You might want another one for your hands here. We're gonna face straight onto your chair. You wanna make sure that your hips are down and even. Take those hands out to the side. We're just gonna reach down to your shin and reach up and over. Try and keep that right hip down. We're stretching right into your groin. You should feel a major stretch on your right side. And just keep breathing. If you can reach to your ankle or your foot or past your foot, you can hold on to the bar or the chair. Let's lift it up. And let's go the other direction. Keep that hip down. Up and over, hold your chair in front of you. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Keep your hip down, breathe. And release. Now we're gonna turn your hips. So we're facing the bar or the chair. And you want this hip not up, but down. So if this is a little high for you, go ahead and bring your foot down a level so that we have nice square hips forward. We're gonna take that hand up. If you've got a hand on your other chair, it's right here. If you don't need it, you can bring them both up. Lift out of the rib cage, flat back, hip down, stretch it forward as much as you can. You're a dying swan at the end of Swan Lake. Show me how pretty you are. Stretch and breathe. You can curse at me all you want right now. I know that really helps with stretches. Breathe. One more. Come back up standing. take a nice little plie. If you want to come to the side again and take a little plie, let's go to the other side. So you could just swap chairs if you've got two. Just move on over. I'm sweating already. I hope you are. Let's take that foot up onto your bar. We're facing forward. Our hips are down again. Let me turn so you can see what it looks like. From this point of view, my hips are forward. I'm lifting up tall. I've got this arm out. We're gonna bring it down to your shin or your foot. We're gonna take your opposite arm, reach it up and over to really get a stretch. I've got my left hip down, so I'm nice and square and even, and I'm feeling the stretch. Mondo, right here. That's what we're looking for. Keep breathing, keep stretching. Come on up, and let's turn to face. So as you turn to face, make sure you bring this hip level and even. We're gonna reach up again, keep your ribcage closed, but keep everything reaching up, and let's go forward. Again, we're dying swan. Let me see. Try and keep your right leg straight. If you bend, you may, but you'll get more of a stretch out of both legs straight if you can. Again, you can bring your foot down if it's too high. Up, a little plie. We'll turn back to the center for a little plie and release your leg down. So I've gotten rid of my chair and I just grabbed my mat because I want a little extra cushion under my feet for this one, but you don't need a mat. We're gonna be moving on to our cardio squats or some extra plies. We're gonna be in second position for this one. And we wanna find a nice position that our knees are still over your toes as we're doing our plies, our bends. And you wanna make sure that your feet aren't too close together, that your knees come past your feet as we're bending. So let's find a nice comfortable position. I'm gonna get some music playing and I'm gonna walk you through this. We're gonna do it together. So we're gonna start off nice and easy. We're just gonna go down and up, down and up. Let's take it a little faster. Down and up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift your right heel. Let's lean to the side, to the side, to the side, back to the center. Let's go back to those 8 bounces. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the right, lift that heel, to the side, to the side. Ooh, I'm falling. To the side, to the side. Again, to the side. 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Let's go back to the middle and hold it in the middle. Down, down, bounce, 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 bounce. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. Catch your breath for just 10 seconds. Grab a quick sip of water if you want it. We're gonna go right back into it. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. To the center. Up. Center. Up. Center. Up. Center. Up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time to the side. To the side. To the side, to the side, last one, back to the center, 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 center. Arms are free for whatever you want. 4 more, 3, we're gonna hold the last one at the bottom. 2, here it is, hold it down, pulse. Keep going. Let's get those heels involved. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. To the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Stay down. Left. 2 more. Right and left. Release. Catch your breath. Let's go back to the top. Ready? Down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold this last one at the bottom. Let's lift both heels. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. 4 more, 4 and 3 and 2. Hold it up and bounce. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you made it! All right, all you cool cats and kittens, we're gonna come down to our hands and knees for the next little section. If knees are no good for you, go ahead and grab a towel or a blanket or anything that you want to put under your knees for some cushion, because we're going to be stationary on your knee. So we're going to want to make sure that we've got as comfortable as we can a supporting leg while the other one does all the hard work. So find yourself in this nice position. We're going to go through some happy dog, happy clam, and donkey kicks. If you're familiar with Pilates on the reformer, these are going to look sort of familiar. So we're in this nice position. Again, we want to focus as we're doing this not to lift your hip up too high, but we are going to take that right leg up to the sky. So you're at a tripod, 2 hands and 1 knee. We're going to start with happy clam. So just a little lift of your knee, maybe to about a 90-degree angle and back. Nice and easy. We're making sure that your butt is doing all of the work. Your glutes are making this happen. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. How you doing? 2, and 1. I'm going to turn around. You could just lift your other leg. Let's go to the left side so that we're even as we go. Same thing. Lift that left knee up. Nice easy breaths. Keep it in control. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Already feel it. And turn around again. We're going to go to happy dog. Sort of the same setup. You're going to come back to your knees, all 4. We're working the right leg, so let's bring that right leg all the way out. Straight knee for this one, and we're trying to lift back up to that 90. Again, try not to hike your hip up. Let's go for it. Ready? Up. Up. We're going to do less on this one. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let me turn around. Other leg. Get yourself on your tripod. Right knee, both hands. Left leg out, straight left knee. Let's go. Lift. 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 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Turn around. Last set. We're going into our donkey kicks. Find yourself back on that left knee. Right leg is free. Both hands are in front of you. We're going to take that leg up. Again, we don't want to have our hips move, but also in this one, we don't want to let our back arch. We're kicking that foot straight up. Here we go. This one we're going to pump for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Come to your tripod, right knee, left leg up. Let's pump. Up, 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 up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Take a child's pose, just back like this. And I enjoy to kind of reach to the side and let my hips fall off of my feet to stretch one side, and then go the other way to stretch the other. Take a moment, come up slowly. You feel all that jelly? My booty's on fire. Okay, so for these next two exercises, these are exercises that you can add that weight that I brought up at the beginning of class if you wanted to. I'll just show you. It was this oversized water bottle full of water, and you can hold on to it or anything heavy as you're doing this one. You don't have to do anything heavy with this one. So this next one is really great if you've got just like a staircase that you can stand on. I don't have any stairs in my apartment, but I figured I do have a bunch of books. So we're gonna carefully find your balance on the bottom step or whatever you've got. You're gonna have your non-working leg hanging off to the side. This is your measuring leg. Your working leg is your standing leg. Hands are free for whatever you want. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be squatting down and we're trying to tap your measuring leg. Just tap it down to the floor. Don't put any weight down if you can. If you can't reach all the way, that's fine. Go down as far as you can and come back up. That's all we're doing is we're going down controlled, lifting controlled. Now I'm gonna turn so that you can see where my hips are going, because I'm trying to not stick my tush out so I'm not going back. But I am, leaning back into my glutes a bit. You should really feel your hamstring is firing off. All right, let me turn it back and we're gonna do this one together. Gosh, this is heavy. Boop. All right, let's say we go for 15 on each side. Let's get ready. Come on up. Bring your hands to that comfy position. Now let's go for it. Down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, halfway there, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, it's burning, 3, keep going, 2, last one. Oh, feels so good, doesn't it? Let's go to the other side. I'll do it from the back so you can watch. Ooh, my dirty closet, you didn't tell me. All right, second side. Come all the way up. Woo, I'm a dancer, I swear I balance. Okay. Get ready, hands ready, standing up straight. Let's go for it. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Keep your hips square. 10, 9, 8. Still standing tall, you're still wearing a crown. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. You did it. All right, I'm just gonna move these out of the way. And we're gonna move on to some single leg squats. So you can bring back that chair for this one. I'm just gonna use this chair because it's already here. Pick your leg that you wanna be your working leg first. I'm gonna work my left leg just so I'm open to you. And I'm gonna take my right leg up to the chair. From here, I might have to come a little bit more forward. We're doing the same sort of action. We want to keep our hips square. We're going all the way down and back up. Keep your weight forward on your standing leg. Try not to use your back leg. It's just there for your balance. Nice and easy. 5 more. 5, 4, 3. Take your time. 2 and 1. Switch your sides. Same thing, other leg. Nice and square hips, standing up straight, bend it down. Feel good at the end of class? I hope you're sweating. I'm shaking. This is killer. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, everybody. Let me just get these all the way out of the way and we're gonna go to our last exercise. Woohoo! Oh man, you guys, I am done. Let's come all the way down to the floor. We're gonna do some frog-footed bridging. So, a regular bridge looks like this. Nice and easy. One vertebrae at a time. I'll do it again for you. Start with your pelvis, tuck, lift the hips one vertebrae at a time, finding your shoulder blades, and then rolling back down. The only difference we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the soles of your feet together in like a frog squat. So when we come up, kind of looks funky, and then we roll back down, but you're gonna feel it in your groin and your glutes. Let's go for it. Roll it up, squeeze, and roll it down. Try and keep your rib cage closed. I know I'm doing a bad job of it because I'm breathing and talking to you, but really try to focus on your core. Everything is engaged. Nothing is being lazy because we're trying to help every part of your tired body keep going. Exhale up. Inhale down. 5 more. 5. 4. 3. 2 more, let's do it. 2. And hold your next one up at the top. 1, hold. And let's pulse. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Awesome job, everybody. Wow, I am a sweaty, sweaty mess. Take a nice few deep breaths, catch your breath, get some water if you want some. I know I do. All right. Relax for a nice little come down. Got one last exercise for you, and then you're gonna be done with your legs and your booty for this session. We're gonna be doing some releves or some tippy toes. So, got a hair in my mouth. Ooh, that's a big one. If you want your chair again, go ahead and grab it. You can grab a spot on the wall or anything that you can just kind of hold on to for a light balance, but you really don't want to be using that if you can help it. Eventually we want to graduate to nothing, so I'm going to demonstrate nothing for you. Go ahead and grab onto something. Let's find this first position again, and we're going to rise all the way up to your tippy toes, and slowly resist it back down. That's all we're going to do. We're going to do 2 sets of 25. You ready? That was just 1. Let's keep going. 2, 3, 4. Make sure you go all the way up even when you get tired. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Keep your rib cage closed. 12. Keep going all the way up. 13, 14, 15, just 10 more, 10, keep going, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, all the way up, 3, I know it hurts, 2, and 1. Yay. Shake it out, catch your breath, get some water. We're gonna do 1 last set, and then you're done. Woo! Feels good. I'm nice and sweaty. Are you all ready? Let's go for the last set. Let's just plow through and be done for the day. Ready? Find your nice position. Arms where they want them or on that chair. Let's go for it. Up and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we're almost there. 11, 12, 13, keep going all the way up. 15, oh no, this is 15. Let's go down from here. 10, 9, come on. 8, you got this. 7, let's do it. 6, 5, keep going all the way up. 4, all the way up, fight for it. 3, come on, it's just 3, 2, last one as high as you can. Perfect. Great job, everybody. I'll see you next time.